Hey, welcome from Chair to CEO, the podcast for beauty pros who are ready to grow a business that feels just as good on the inside as it looks on the outside. I'm your host, Amanda Smearman, salon and spa owner, educator, mentor, and your go-to for all things leadership, mindset, and business behind the chair. Whether you're dreaming about opening your own space, building a high-performing team, or just trying to juggle life and clients without losing your mind, I'm here to help you turn that hustle into something sustainable, profitable, and aligned with who you really are. Each week, we'll dive into real talk about growing your beauty biz, leading with heart, navigating the ups and downs of entrepreneurship, and building a life that you actually love along the way. So grab your coffee or your color bowl, and let's get into it. Welcome back and welcome to season 2 of From Chair to CEO. It has been a while. I took the summer off. Kind of didn't mean to stop abruptly when I did with our episodes, but there was just a lot going on. We had some new team members coming in. We were redoing our training program, which I will get into in this season, I promise. But it's just been a really good couple of months. And I'm at a point now where I finally feel like I'm ready to start talking again, sharing what's going on and what we have coming up. So if you've enjoyed the episodes from season 1, I appreciate that. I love you for that so much. And if you have not listened to episodes from season 1, this is your time to go back and listen to them because there's some value in there for sure. This season is also going to feature mini episodes in between each full episode to give you even more insight into the salon industry, maybe some mindset stuff, general business stuff. So even if you're listening to this and for some reason you're not in the salon industry, thank you so much for being here. Also, hopefully you'll find value in these episodes that you can take and apply in your own business or own life, whatever you're going through. So like I said, today we're kicking off season 2 with something that's been on my heart, a concept that I'm calling the glow back. Think of it like a comeback, but with a little more shine. No pun intended. It's the name of my business. Because let's be real, sometimes as salon owners and business owners in general, we need to shake things up. We need to reinvent and remind ourselves and our clients why they fell in love with us in the first place. When I first opened my salon in 2016, I had no idea how many times I'd have to reinvent. I thought once you got the name on the door, that was kind of it. Spoiler alert, nope. And the truth is, the businesses that survive are the ones that are willing to evolve, to reinvent, to glow back. For Shine and Glow, this 10-year countdown that we are kicking off in October has me thinking about the importance of honoring your roots and keeping things fresh. I'm going to be completely honest. I was going through our planning session yesterday with my social media manager, and one of the concepts that we're doing for a social media post is revisiting all of the logos that we've had. Holy crap. We've been open for 9 years and we've had, I think I counted 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at least on our 4th or 5th logo that we've kind of reinvented. But if you're in the beauty space, you know that this is an ever evolving industry. And if you don't evolve with it, you're going to fall behind. And I think that's been something that has been able to keep us fresh in our community and clientele's minds for the last 10 years. That doesn't mean to say that we haven't made some missteps here and there. We haven't lost clients here and there because everybody does. But every reinvention is an opportunity to introduce yourself to new people or reintroduce yourself to people that maybe had fallen off of your clientele list for a while and invite them back. So think about it. How many times have you walked into a salon or even a restaurant and thought, oh, wow, they've changed things up and this feels really, really cool. That's the glow back effect. It doesn't have to be a full remodel or a new logo, though. It can be as simple as revamping your service menu, refreshing your promotions, or updating your front desk scripts. Reinvention reminds your clients we're here, we're growing, and we're invested in giving you the best experience possible. Your client experience, this is really important. Your client experience is not a set it and forget it. It should evolve, even tiny tweaks. I know my team gets on me all the time because they're like, oh, you're constantly wanting to do this, or you're changing this, or you're changing that. And I don't think it's as often as what they're perceiving it as. But yes, I am constantly changing things because if we don't keep up with what the industry is doing and what our market research is showing us, we will fall behind. And that's not a risk I'm willing to take for my team. Even tiny tweaks, like how your front desk greets your clients, that can feel brand new to someone who's been coming to you for years. And honestly, speaking of your team, they can feel it when things start to get stale. It becomes so repetitive. The once excitement in saying something a certain way or using certain verbiage or doing things a certain way or promotion that you've done numerous times, it gets stale, it gets old. They just want something new. And honestly, if your team's not excited, your clients definitely aren't going to be because it's your team that you're relying on to pass this excitement and information on to your clients. Sometimes a glow back for your team is as simple as a new challenge or incentive that gets everyone moving again. And don't forget about your marketing efforts. Your marketing efforts sets the tone for how your clients see you. Reinvention doesn't mean scrapping everything. It just means finding fresh ways to highlight what you're already doing. If you've been posting only hair pics, add behind the scenes once in a while. Clients love that. We're in a society right now, we're in a social media trend where backs of heads, befores and afters, they're not doing it anymore. Throw that in because you do want to show people what you can do, but people want to see you. And if you have a salon team, if you have a team-based salon, whether it's booth rental or commission, let them see the environment that they're going to be potentially walking into. Like I said, if you've only been showing services, highlight your team's personalities. Here's my challenge to you, though. I want you to take time this week and look at your business right now and ask yourself, where could we glow back? Is it in the client experience, the team's energy, or the way you market yourself? Choose one of those three areas and commit to making a small reinvention in the next 30 days. And if you want the exact tools to help you do this, check out my client experience toolkit. It's still available, guys. It's packed with consultation forms, rebooking scripts, follow-up templates, and everything you need to give your guests and your team a fresh, elevated experience without reinventing the wheel. You can grab it at the link in the show notes or on amandasmearman.com. So I'm not going to leave this episode without telling you how we are going to do a glow back this October. I think it's only fitting. As most of you know, my salon is named Shine and Glow Co. So that's where the glow back came from. We started as Shine Studio in 2016. My spa branched out in 2021 to a separate location, separate business. Long story short, in January of 2025, we ended up closing the spa. Those employees chose to come back up to Shine with me, and that's when I rebranded my salon as Shine and Glow Co. So this October, we are starting the countdown to our 10-year anniversary. Our anniversary is next September. We just celebrated 9 years. So we're going to do a whole 12 months countdown, starting in October with our Glow Back campaign. And that campaign is bold. And I want to be very clear when I say this. This is when it's really important for you to know your numbers, know your profitability, know what goes into all of your services before you do anything like this. That is my disclaimer for this. This may not be a promotion for everybody. This is something that I have sat down, did the numbers, made sure it worked. And it's also something that I have a large team with different levels of service providers based on their experience, education, demand on their time, things like that. And we're using this as a way to help our new service providers grow a little quicker. So our Glow Back campaign for services is we are taking a couple services and we're taking them back to 2016 prices. So our cut and styles with our newest stylists that are still growing their books, we'll go back to just $18. That's what we charged in 2016. Their prices now for reference are $29. It's going to take our root retouches with them back to $45, full color with them back to $55. Starting at price, there will be a disclaimer on all of our marketing materials that say additional color may be an additional charge. It's going to take our pedicure prices back to $35. Our signature pedicure back to $35. And it's going to take our relaxing facial back to $65. In addition, we always do a pick a pumpkin promotion in October, and it's a huge hit. We have a board that is set up. We used to do actual pumpkins on a table that they would come up, pick a pumpkin, and then we'd have to look at the chart and say, okay, well, this color means this one and this, because we didn't want people like picking up a pumpkin and sneaking and seeing what the percentage off was. So we didn't write it on the pumpkin. So we had a chart, but then we would change it a lot because we didn't want somebody saying, oh, well, the pink one means it's this percentage. This one means it's this percentage. So instead of doing that, I have a board that I got made on Vistaprint. You could make it in Canva and get it printed or whatever at Staples if you wanted to. That just says pick a pumpkin, and then I have a string across it, and we clip laminated pictures of pumpkins and put it on that string. And the back of each pumpkin, the back of each paper has what the discount is. So this has been actually really successful for us because once they pull that pumpkin off, that's their card. No takesy backsies. We're not doing that. So in addition to how to elevate that and make this a glow back is I'm working with my sales reps and my brand reps, and the two main lines that we carry in my salon are Redken and Kenra. They sell the most. And I am going to have probably 2 pumpkins on the board that will be glow back to 2016 pricing of a Kenra or Redken product. So that's how we're doing that, giving back that way. I'm actually so excited about this promotion. I don't know that I've been as excited about a promotion in a very long time as I am about this one. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a great way to bring in new clients. It might be a way to bring back in clients that haven't been in a while. And at the end of the day, from a salon owner, educator, coach standpoint, this is going to be a great way for us to help our newest stylists grow. So I'm very, very excited about it. If you are a salon that offers a career path and their sales are based on that, this is something that I really encourage you to make sure you are tracking how many of those team members are doing, because one thing I won't do is let somebody miss a potential promotion or bonus because their sales were lower because we offered a promotion. I am working on tracking for that, and that is something that I can definitely release once I have the tracker for that. I know the reports I need to pull for all of that. There's definitely things within our software system that I can use to make it easier, but I'm going to work on a tracker for that as well. So just to make it a little bit easier, I like spreadsheets, I like reports, I like numbers, and honestly, that helps me keep my my brain sane when it comes to running the salon. So I think that about wraps it up. Thank you so much for tuning into the first episode of season 2. I've got so many great conversations coming your way this season, from retail strategies to more scripting to turning your front desk into a profit center. So if this episode spoke to you, share it with another salon owner or beauty professional who could use a glow back in their business. Until next time, you're not just behind the chair, you're the CEO.